How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we are just picking up where we left off in the previous video. So I finished up across the road and came straight back to the old plow. And I had a quick chat with the owner because I'm trying to get a bit more information on this old John Deere. Now apparently what happened is a few years ago he decided to semi-retire and he ended up selling all of his equipment except for, well, the John Deere and most of his land. Apparently he still owns this bit back here. And I was kind of hoping that it would be a nice little piece of land that he might be willing to sell, but unfortunately it doesn't look to be anything that would be of use. Just an old shed sitting there and some old rusted pieces of equipment. I was hoping there'll be more land through there, but that looks to be an active farming operation, so yeah, probably part of what he ended up selling. So yeah, that's a pity. No land that would be of use here that he might end up selling, but the John Deere, however, basically what happened is he sold all of the equipment and this one just never sold. So he ended up parking it here and it hasn't moved here since. He did say, however, that it is running. He comes out every once in a while and fires it up. The batteries were disconnected, so I got them reconnected, so that's always a good sign. But yeah, he says he's been sort of looking after it, but he never bothered putting it back up for sale. So I asked him if it's still for sale, and he said, yeah. I mean, he wants £6,000 for it, which I think is a good price. The only thing that I don't know is if it actually moves. I'm kind of worried that something may have seized up because it's been sitting here for years. I did go through it real quick and everything looks to be good in terms of fluids and everything, and grease ports and all seems to look good, so I'm hoping that it does move. So I said to him that if it runs and drives, I want to buy it. So I guess we just need to find out if it runs and drives. Let's see. Ooh. On the button. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely been kept going. So that's good. And it sounds healthy as well. It sounds really good. I did also check and I couldn't see any major leaks or anything to be concerned about. Small leaks, but that's to be expected. But yeah, that sounds really, really good. Okay. Does it move, however? Let's see. Ooh. It does move. Does it brake? It does brake, okay. Does it reverse? It does, okay. Steering's not locked up. That's actually nice and free. Fantastic, okay. Let's take it for a little drive. Also, the tires seem to be really good. Some small cracks, but nothing that I would be concerned about. I think it's just age related, but they were all aired up. So that's good. If they're holding air and there's no like major cracks or anything, then I think they should be good for a while. Okay, that drives really well. The brakes work? Yeah, everything seems to work. Fantastic. Okay, I think we have got ourselves a tractor. A beautiful little tractor, actually. That is fantastic. Okay, I am over the moon with that. I had absolutely zero expectations for this tractor. I thought it's just going to be like, nope, engine's gone or something major in the drivetrain. But no, that is fantastic. I mean, it needs a bit of a clean, but other than that, that is beautiful. Okay, so £6,000 I think is a good price for that. So I'm gonna, well, go have a quick chat with him again and pay over the money, and I want to say take this home, but we kind of are home right now. So yeah, we'll just buy it. Alright, so money is paid over, and I am now the proud owner of a lovely little John Deere 710. And I'm actually on my way to go do a job. 2 jobs, actually, because I wanted to take the John Deere out for a little bit of a drive, and I thought, well, maybe there's a small job that needs doing that we can do before sunset. So I'm hoping I'm going to get both of them done before sunset, but so far the John Deere is great. It's noisy, but it's really good. And I'll be honest, it's kind of nice to not have to pedal around and rely on leg power, because yeah, there's not too much of that going around. I would much rather rely on diesel power. But yeah, I have got 2 jobs that needs doing. I think they sort of quick, small jobs. The one is a harvesting job and the other one is a cultivating job. But some of the equipment that I'll need for the harvesting job is sitting on the field that needs cultivating. So not the same owners, but the one field is Leroy. We've done a job for him before, so I phoned him and he said that I can do that job. So he informed me that some of the equipment is sort of sitting on the other field, and yeah, it's just because a space thing with the field that needs harvesting. But yeah, him and his neighbor, they know each other well. So yeah, that is the deal with the equipment. So I think I sort of have it down what's happening over there equipment wise. But I'll just figure it out when we get there. It'll probably make a bit more sense. But yeah, I'm guessing the field that needs harvesting is just very limited on space. So the equipment is on the neighbor's field that needs cultivating. So yeah, we'll just do the harvesting first, and then we can move that equipment to that field because there'll be space, and then we'll do the cultivating. But yeah, it's 20 past 4 and I'm hoping that I can get this done before the sun goes down. Like I say, doesn't sound like big jobs, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not too time consuming, but we shall see. We can always come back in the morning if needs be, but yeah, I would kind of like to just get it done today and head back to the old plow, have a nice dinner, and yeah, just sit and look out the window and stare at our beautiful little tractor. Very happy with it so far. Hasn't skipped a beat. I mean, I've only driven a little bit, but yeah, I think it should be fine. I'm hoping it'll be a nice, reliable little tractor for us. Again, a bit weird that we have to go on other people's property to get to certain areas. I'm definitely not used to that, but it seems to be just a normal thing over here. Yeah, it kind of seems like some of these little roads are just used as public roads. But yeah, a bit strange to me, but seems to be the norm over here. Anyway, I am gonna see what we're working with here, try and figure out what's going on equipment-wise, and yeah, we'll get this job done. Well, we're actually almost here, so let's take a quick look. What are we actually dealing with? Right. Okay, I see equipment. So let's maybe just pull over here. Alright. So is this the field? No. Okay, so here's a bunch of equipment. Okay, there's a cultivator. So this is the field that needs cultivating then. There's old Volvo. See, this is more what I kind of had in mind for a first tractor. But yeah, very happy with our purchase though. This would cost quite a bit of money though. There we go. Okay, there is the trailer for the combine. But where's the combine? Probably the field over there then. And I'm guessing that is the trailer. Right, okay, I see what's going on here. Oh, I see a combine sort of poking up above the hedge there. The John Deere. Fantastic. Okay, so that is the field that needs harvesting there then. So yeah, we'll do that first. And then we'll move all of that across to that field. And then we'll do the cultivating on this field. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see why the equipment isn't here. There's literally no space at all. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, I guess we can just head to the combine. So we're going to get the drone out again, as usual. And we're going to get this knocked out. And yeah, we'll come back after we've got this harvested. And then we'll move the equipment over into this field. And we'll get started with that field. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, that is the harvesting job done, and I have got everything here ready for them to go. I've got the trailer back on the Volvo. I had to disconnect it for a minute there because I had to bring the header trailer around. And yeah, got the header on there, got that hooked up to the combine so they can take the equipment wherever it needs to go from here. But yeah, our next job is over this side. And this is going to be a cultivating job. I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of space at the ends. So what I might do is just sort of get as close as I can, but still be able to turn around, because this is quite a big unit. And then I'll come back afterwards and just sort of clean up the ends of the field. But yeah, quite a long field, so shouldn't take too long, and it's a decent bit of equipment here as well. Everything seems to be hooked up, so that's good. Right, let's fire it up and we'll get it unfolded. Back up a little bit. Alright, let's see what we are working with. Does that fold again, or is that it? Oh, that's it. Okay. Not as wide as I thought it's going to be. That's okay. I mean, the fields aren't massive, so that is understandable. Right, that should do. Let's drop that down. Okay, everything seems to be working okay. Here we go. Beautiful. Alright, this is a nice tractor. Very nice. We should get this job done. It's only 10 to 5. The harvesting didn't take too long. The drive up to where we had to take the canola to, that was quite time consuming. And speaking of which, we got 1,600 pounds from that, from the sort of leftover canola after the contract was fulfilled. So we are sitting on 17,525 pounds. Not bad at all. And we have to get paid for both these jobs. Not big jobs, so it's not a lot of money. But I'm thinking we'll probably get around 5,000 pounds. Actually, that is quite a bit of money. I originally thought it was going to be about 2.5. But no, it's going to be about 5,000 pounds after deductions, because we're obviously using their equipment. Yeah, not too bad, actually. We should be sitting back up to about 23,000 pounds. And we bought that tractor for 6,000. So not bad at all. Okay, over here it's not too bad in terms of space. So we'll do a bit of a headland. Give ourselves a bit more room. Probably try and do that about twice. And then we should be okay. It's really just at the top end of the field where there's not a huge amount of room. But I'll kind of try and do the same thing as best I can. Yeah. So I think we will sort of do the same thing that we did on the previous field. We'll get the drone out and we'll get this knocked out in a time lapse. It's not the most exciting thing doing this. Well, doing it is good fun, but I think watching it probably isn't going to be the most enjoyable thing in real time. Yeah, but I do actually enjoy this quite a bit. I've always said that harvesting is probably my favorite part of farming sort of jobs, but yeah, there is something very satisfying with cultivating and plowing especially, which I do tend to enjoy quite a bit as well. So yeah, I'm in my happy place right now, but yeah, this will probably get a little bit tedious to watch after a few minutes. So we're going to get that drone out and we'll get this knocked out in a time lapse for you guys. So for now, sit back, relax and enjoy. Alright, well, that is both jobs done, and I am back at the old plow, and I am ready for a nice dinner, a few cold ones, and a good sleep. Now, we did get paid for those 2 jobs already, and I was pretty close by my estimation of £5,000. We got a smidge under £5,000 for the 2 jobs combined, and we are currently sitting on £22,364, which is not bad at all considering we spent £6,000 on a tractor today. And I'm very, very happy with it indeed. Hasn't skipped a beat so far, which is a good sign, I guess. Definitely could do with a bit of a cleanup. But yeah, not a big deal. So I also took a very quick look at properties. And if we are going to get anything that is going to be sort of worth farming in terms of size, I mean, we're not talking anything massive here, but just something that would sort of make sense. We're looking at around £40,000. So we are about halfway there, but we do have a tractor, which is probably one of the major expenses outside of a property. Implements shouldn't be that expensive, especially because they're going to have to be really tiny, because this, I'm told, has about 50 horsepower, which is really not much. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bicycle. Might just give it away. I don't think I can sell it. I don't know. Maybe someone will buy it as an antique to put like in a garden or something. I don't know. I'll have to see what to do with that, but I will get rid of it anyway. But yeah, very happy with the purchase today, and we made a bit more money, which is fantastic. But yeah, I am going to have a few cold ones and a nice dinner, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.